Hey everyone, this is a test of my computer and its abilities. You see, people have been asking me for a long time to bring back my live show, and I really want to. So I'm going to test this is a test. So I'm going to do like a quick live show for like 5 minutes, see if anybody appears. But the goal of this live show is just to see if my computer can handle it and whether or not you guys like the quality of video that results from this live show, because my computer is not the best quality of camera and stuff, and on top of that, you guys know what I've been dealing with my computer stuff. So this is just a test. So I want you people to put comments in the comment section down below if you're okay. Like, would you watch this quality of live show for like my face and stuff? Is the audio okay? I think the audio should be fine. It's the camera work I think right now is a little sketchy, but it's not very jumpy. Like I'm trying to check this out. I don't want the same thing basically happen from my codex review with Patrick. I don't want that to happen. So I'm really hoping that doesn't happen. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep talking. And nobody's on yet, I'm pretty sure. Let me see. I'm going to try typing up something. Hello? Will it appear? Oh, there we go. Cool. There's a chat. So, yeah, it appears pretty interesting. Let's see the settings here. Oh, it could be in 720p. I don't know. It's interesting. I wonder if anybody's going to jump in. Probably not. It's probably just me. But I'm curious as how the quality of video will look. The cool thing is about this YouTube stuff is that it is actually just it's just recording what I'm doing automatically on the website. So I don't need to have a recording software on at the same time. And I'm hoping that this will ease some of the craziness and the work off my computer, and will allow me to put out some okay live shows, but we'll see. So I'm very curious, people. No one's chived in yet. Maybe they aren't allowed. I see the settings. No, it's free. I guess nobody would be expecting it. Bless you. My wife keeps sneezing. I'm gonna just do stuff, I guess, until one watching now. Just me. Interesting stuff. I guess these random, it's a random hangout or something. I don't know. Was I supposed to invite people? Maybe. Yeah. Is anybody watching? I don't know if they get a notice or something that I'm doing it. Hello? No. I'm going to thumb up my own video. Why not? Kind of boring with no people. I guess I'll have to schedule a time and stuff. Yeah. Because if I don't, no one will know what time it starts. So yeah, so far I'm looking at this. What I'm doing is I have another screen open so that I can keep a hold of the chat and stuff, and that way I can answer the chats. There's a bit of a lag, but it's not terrible actually. On air. So it's 2. Start hangouts on air. Whoop. Close that. Because I'm already on a hangout on air. Yeah, I don't know. The video quality doesn't look terrible. I'm looking at it. I don't know if I should even publish this video. We'll see. This is really boring. It's just Jay. I should get some models and paint or assemble stuff during my live shows. That way I can do something with my hands and get stuff done. Because right now I'm just at my work. This is because I do all my work in my garage / workshop. So right now I'm in my office, and it's not as interesting in my office because all I have is my green screen behind me and my lighting kit. It's not terrible though. Yeah, it's not the worst. I don't know. Let me see that focus. No. Darn. Interesting. I like this. It's a good screen. Is anybody else watching? Maybe I should make sure people live events, live control. I'm going to just try stuff out while I have one viewer right now. All right, good. Broadcast alert. No. No. Oh. Baron Batur says, what is up? Someone has joined this. Interesting. Hey, Baron. I'm just testing out my computer to see if it will handle a live show. And if so, I'm going to hopefully bring back the live show in the near future. Yeah. So you might be the only viewer. I think you might have left already. Yeah. Maybe he's left. Interesting. Nope, he's watching. Cool. It's interesting. It's a little different. I used to do live shows through XSplit and Justin TV, I think it was called at the time. Then it became Twitch. Yeah. Nice. So Baron Batur, or Badger, is here. I'm going to probably... Oh! Thanks. Hi. Hello. I'm probably going to call it at like 1050. I'm just testing it out and see if it lags more. What do you guys think? What is the quality? I know it's not top notch because I can't film it from my video camera. But what do you guys think? Is this viable, do you think, for a live show? Is the quality okay? Satisfactory? Are my eyes crazy enough? I like the lag. It's cool because I can see my eyes, and I know I'm asking questions now, but I'm seeing the screen right now. It's cool. So how many people are there? There's 4 viewers. Ooh, slowly taking off. And my dogs hear my voice every now and then. For some reason, they it surprises them, and then they must guard the door. Excellent. Excellent. That's good. Okay, good. Because though it takes a little while because there's a lag. I'm finally getting your feedback now. But obviously, if you've been following any of my Q&Js or anything, or my painting with J's, my computer's had some issues in the past. So I'm hoping that we can bring this back because it was a lot of fun. I don't know what time yet. I'm probably going to do multiple times in a week, probably one early in the day and one later in the day, because it takes advantage of the different time zones. Like when I used to do my live shows for Miniwargaming, my live show started at 10 o'clock at night. So I always had the New Zealand and Australia crowd, but the British crowd, they were all in bed because it was like 4 a.m. their time. So sound is pretty good. Okay, good. You know, as I said, I just don't want to make it. I don't want to make the way I always approach things is that I don't want to make a product that's inferior, and I wouldn't do a live show if it was extremely bad for quality, at least. Yeah. Game Master's Hobby is here. Phoenix. Cool. Also, question to you all. Did you guys get any notice? Like, did it say a live show has begun on Jay's channel? Or did you were you coincidentally on my channel and a live show thing popped up? I'll wait a minute for your response. Let me see where I'm at. Game Master's Hobby is here. See, that's what I just heard. That's cool. That's weird. Question to you all. Did you guys get any notice? Like, did it say it's trippy. Interesting stuff. Ooh, live show now. So I should probably getting responses to you guys soon. I was just looking through my recommended and it was there. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Cool. This is interesting. I'm learning because like there wasn't a specific back in the day when I used to do them. There wasn't it didn't tell the people. It just if they tuned in at the right channel, at the right time, they'd find me. I don't know why I'm doing that with my microphone, but I'm just like, hello. Cool. This is good. I'm testing the stuff out. I'm glad my computer can handle it. It's going to be fun because my goal, I really wanted to bring back the live shows because I really do like the Q&J. But live shows really had the awesome interaction between myself and the viewers. And that was what was really cool, was the interaction. Because a lot of the time you guys can ask me a question and rather than typing out a question and waiting for a response, it's just, you know, you ask a question in this and I can answer automatically. And one day I can figure out maybe how to combine the green screen with this, and I could put myself in like random places in the world. Cool. I'm up to 5 people. 7 people now. I'm giving myself a thumbs up for 7 people. It's cool because I'm watching myself, but there's such a lag. There's like a 1 minute lag. No. You're not actually watching me live. You're actually watching like a 1 minute delayed. In fact, watch this. I'll type in the word leg test right now, and you'll see when I type it in the video versus like when it appears in the chat. So the chat is actually perfectly live. So I'll write leg test and type in now. So leg test. I just typed it in, and you'll see now when in the video it actually says the leg test. I'm explaining it right now. And now you know J time. That gives you a reference point. So, question to you all. Where are you from? Are you North American? Or any people here from Europe, Australia? I'm guessing European time right now it's in the morning for you guys. So probably Australia, New Zealand, and North America would be the three time zones that I'd be taking advantage of at the moment. Kyle, it's just going to be for probably another maybe 10 minutes max. I got to go do stuff, but I'm going to bring back a live show. This is just a test to see if it'll work, how it'll respond, get some feedback from you all. And then I'll probably start doing maybe a live show in a couple weeks because next week I'm at Gen Con. Oh, cool. Better. I know where Mississauga is. I used to live there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So South Cali, Toronto, Medicine Hat, Alberta, USA. Cool. I went and just saw a Canadian rock band tonight. They're from Saskatoon, Northern Pikes. It was cool. Mm-hmm. Cool. Mm-hmm. Cool. This is excellent. This is exciting. I'm already getting interaction with people. I gotta maybe make a topic or something. There's 10 people watching already. Yeah, this is excellent. Good. I'm gonna hopefully try to. This is my goal: bring back live shows, have an interaction with people. Yeah, maybe I should. Mm-hmm. So, have any of you had a chance to try out Age of Sigmar yet? And if so, what do you think? Hi, Jay. Hi, Andy. Gen Con, awesome. Don't forget to take your camera with you. I will not. I will definitely vlog it. In fact, I might still film a battle report. I'm going to meet up with a couple viewers, and they want. There goes Rubik. Hey, Rubik. You want to say hi to the viewers? I'm gonna. Jesse Beamer says hi, Jay. Hi, Jesse Beamer. Miles Lash. I'm just learning how to play, and I'm watching your tutorials. I'm creating a Khorne Demonkin army. Awesome. It's a really cool army. I really like the Demonkin books, and rumor has it that they're going to do a Demonkin for the other groups of Khorne. Probably next is Nurgle. Black Rider Bob. Sorry, I don't play fantasy. Neither do I. That's why I'm curious what people think about Age of Sigmar. And he says he sold his army before it dropped. Kind of regret the decision. No, don't play fantasy. No, it's okay. I play 40K. I'm just curious. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know most of my viewers are 40K players since I'm primarily a 40K player. And what you tend to find is with YouTube channels is that you draw your own kind. Like 99.99% of Wargamer Girl's subscribers, they're only War Machine players. She's trying to expand a little bit into Malifaux, I know, but I'm a 40K player. I play primarily 40K, so I'm guessing most of my subscribers, other than the people who watch my painting stuff, are 40K players. Game Master's Hobby, Age of Sigmar. I had older fantasy models, but never had the chance to play older editions. This was perfect for my group and for me to start playing Age of Sigmar. Oh, so far you love it. Excellent. I'll stick with 40K for now. Same. Yeah, the models do look really cool, Jesse. I agree. They really look awesome. I can totally see people building like Dark Angel armies or even Khorne with the models and replacing them in 40K. Definitely. The models do look awesome. That's the thing about Games Workshop. You can never deny the awesomeness of their models, especially when they were doing the fantasy. What was it called? End of Times. Like those models were amazing. You know, the Galotkin was awesome. Mr. Gunner. Of course. Congratulations on getting married, Gunner. If this is the Gunner I'm thinking of, I'm doubting that there's multiple Mr. Gunners out there. But if this is Gunner who recently got married, congratulations. Yeah, it has to be one Gunner. Gunner got married recently. Congrats. Nothing is showing on the screen. Try refreshing. I know what you mean, Black Rider Bob. Some of the models do look very 40K-ish. Especially the one, like one of them looked identical to a Hellbrute. Feinzig says, hey, what would you recommend to take as allies for Skitarii? You can basically take any. Well, the cool thing about Skitarii is I definitely see them as being they're kind of an army that will fit with most other armies. I wouldn't take them with Tau. But any Imperial army, they work pretty much well with. I could see them working very well with Dark Angels, for example. The Raven Wing group, because the Raven Wing would draw all the attention. Skitarii would just, stay, and it'll give them a chance to move up, get in their range, and then start killing stuff. Plus, they can pop the things that a Raven Wing would have a problem with. I'm just going to type a message to Gunner. Hopefully he can see it. That's weird. Is anybody else having the same issue with the lack? I don't know if they can hear me if they're having an issue. But apparently people here can definitely see it. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, Skitarii will work well. I'd actually recommend taking Skitarii with Assaulty armies. I think they're a great support unit, but it depends. If you want to run Skitarii as your primary, yeah, bring in some Assault guys. Went to Florida for our honeymoon. 2 weeks on the beaches. It was fantastic. That's excellent, Gunner. I'm very happy for you. Yeah. Jay is live. Only for another couple minutes, though. All good here. Con S. We go way back. He was at my original shows, I'm pretty sure. Hey, Jay, you're beginning how to play 40K videos are awesome, and so is the videos. Just picked up some great hats. Excellent, Matthew Lawless. I'm going to have the next video out this week. I promise. The next video in the How to Play 40K series is on Flamer templates. And then next week's video, I'm going to try to get it done before I go to Gen Con. Should be on Blast templates. I was originally going to have it in one video, and then I realized that the video was like 38 minutes long. So I'm gonna edit it and break it to 2 parts. Yeah. Nope. Excellent. So people are having good times. This is good. See, I'm glad my computer can handle it. I was very worried because obviously the problem was with my processor when the computer was frying itself. So I'm glad that I can finally do live shows again. And it seems much easier now because I don't have to put in a code. I'm not running that many programs. It's just through YouTube itself. And then afterwards, I believe YouTube just puts up the video as an upload. So. MSD 1005. I saw you painting Chaos Space Marines. Are you collecting an army? No. I would love to do Chaos Space Marines eventually. I'm probably going to wait for the next codex before I would collect Chaos Space Marines. Only because my favorite is Nurgle, and I'm very curious to see how Nurgle is impacted by the next codex. Obviously, Khorne Demonkin, that's already come out, so if you're a Khorne person, you're in great shape. But yeah, I'm Nurgle. I really love the Nurgle army. I love the look of them. Nurgle's rod is like awesome. I love painting models to intentionally make them look bad, if you know what I mean. Cheers from Northern California, Miles Lash. I'm going to continue watching your tutorials. Excellent. This rocks. Excellent. Unfortunately, it's going to end soon. I'm probably gonna end it soon, just because this was a test to see how it'll work. But I wonder how many people are watching right now. 21. Awesome. 1 thumbs up for me, 0 thumbs up from everyone else. Games Master Hobby. Hey Jay, have you tried the new Dark Angels? No. I've been playing Vanilla Marines. My first battle report. I'm going to try them out this weekend. I'm going to try out the new Dark Angels. But I watched your Codex review when the new regulars was released, and I was wondering if your thoughts about it have changed slightly. I don't think it's by no means do I think it's a bad Codex. I just feel that in a lot of ways, it's better to take Vanilla Marines over Dark Angels if you're interested in certain themed lists. Like the Demi Company, you get so many more options for the Vanilla Marines. There is the Librarian. Now, this was one of the things that I completely forgot with my Codex review, is that the Dark Angels do have a Librarius Conclave. And that does bring up a cool factor for the Dark Angels. Now, it's not as powerful as the Librarius Conclave for the Vanilla Marines, once again, because the Librarian Conclave for the Vanilla Marines can cast powers on a 2-up. Dark Angels can do it on a 3-up, but it's still pretty cool. I think the Ravenwing are going to be very strong, but I'm a Deathwing player at heart. But I'm not going to be... I'm definitely going to be playing the new Dark Angels. I've been just having fun playing Vanilla Marines, but for sure. I put together a list that is going to be I'm going to try a lot of combined wing lists, some green, some Deathwing, some Ravenwing. This is what I have. Jesse Beamer says, "Hey Jay, do you think that GW will make a new Tyranid code?" Yes, I think next year. Probably early to mid next year is my guess. And I'm hoping that they do it well, because the last 2 codices have not been... They've been fun. I really enjoy playing Tyranids. I really do. But I don't feel they're in line with the other Xenos armies as far as gameplay goes. I think Tyranids are now in a good spot finally, in a lot of ways, due to all those other White Dwarf update models. When the Codex first came out and they lost the drop pods, they lost the Doom, the Parasite, I was like, oh, Imgarl Gene Stealers, huge hits to the Codex. Riley Middleton says, I just started a Marine Nurgle army, got the Forge World upgrade kits. It's awesome. Yes. Also, I love the new Forge World Chaos Knights. I'm very happy that Chaos have got their own knights now. Because that's the thing. I find that Chaos just doesn't get a lot of the same love that Marines get. Max Pala says, live Jay, at least for now. I'm probably going to end it soon because I got to go do stuff, unfortunately. I just started the live show just to see how it would go. I'm going to definitely, I'll probably announce it soon. I'm thinking in 2 weeks' time, I'll do a live show. I'll start live shows and get them right back on schedule. Maybe I'll do it next week if I have the time, but I'm going to be leaving for Gen Con middle of the week, so we'll see. Barent Batur says, would you let Blood Angel players get access to weapons, skill, ballistic skill 4 scouts, even if GW doesn't do an FAQ? If ever in a battle report, I'm the type of guy that I'm really easygoing with these kind of things. If ever in a battle report, I'm just adjusting my camera here for a second because I noticed it's not centered. If ever in a battle report, my opponent really wanted to bring scouts for Blood Angels and wanted them to be ballistic skill, weapon skill 4, I'm okay with it. It's just it, what happens typically, I've been playing again since 4th edition. What I've always noticed with Marines is that if you play a sub-faction of Marines, you want your codex to come out after the Vanilla Marines codex, because whenever it comes out before, it'll get screwed over. The Vanilla Marines Codex is what changes the game. Like for 6th edition, Dark Angels came out, then Vanilla Marines. And so Dark Angels didn't get a lot of the updates that Vanilla Marines got, and then anything that came out after that got those updates. And same thing happened in 7th edition. Blood Angels unfortunately came out first, then Vanilla Marines, and then Dark Angels got all the good updates. I hope so too. Yeah, Jesse Beamer. What would you think of an underwater themed Nurgle army focusing on copper and hyaluronic oxide? Sorry for the wrong spelling. No problem. I knew exactly what you were talking about. That's awesome. Great idea. Very cool stuff. Like rotting, underwater rotting. Cool stuff. Kind of like Shark Week. Ooh, live. Hi, Jay. Hi, Tori Ling. Black Rider Bob. I just started 40K. First Army. Tyranids. Love the models. That's the same thing. I started in 40K in 2nd edition playing Orcs, but I always wanted to play Tyranids. And when I got back into 40K in 4th edition, that was when Nidzilla was the popular type, and I loved the Carnifexes, so it just drew me right back in. I wanted to play Tyranids. I started playing Tyranids, but then like 2 months into playing Tyranids, I started playing at the very end of 4th, so I was really learning the 5th edition rules, and then Tyranids got a codex like 6 months into 5th edition, and it really changed the game because they removed Nidzilla as an option. Back then, you could be taking 6 Carnifexes, 3 in the elite slot and 3 in the heavy slot, and it was cool. And also, they had Eternal Warrior as long as you kept them in Synapse. D-Luff, conventions you will be attending for the rest of the year? None, other than Gen Con. Gen Con is my 3rd and probably final of the year. Yeah, we'll see. I really want to go to Captain Con, which was this week. The problem is Captain Con is so close in proximity. Yeah, unfortunately. The reason is it's just conventions, unfortunately. Maybe I'll go to Nova if Nova hasn't already happened. I think it's already happened, though. Yeah. But yeah, conventions are just really expensive. And I'm already booked for next year's Adepticon, but I may not be able to go to Gen Con next year. My sister just got engaged, and she told me the other day she's thinking of getting married this time next year. So I'll have to compare the weekends and see. Because obviously my sister's wedding will take priority over Gen Con, unfortunately. Tori Ling likes live shows. That's cool. This is cool. I like this too. What's up, Jay? Family of Gamers 777. Congratulations, by the way. Family of Gamers just crossed. I was gonna comment on your video today. Family of Gamers just crossed 777 subscribers. So they did a giveaway contest. So congratulations on hitting 777 subscribers, Family of Gamers. More live shows, please. Zero risk. I will. This was the test. As long as this goes well today, I'm going to be doing live shows again. And I'm thinking of one for free and one in the warp, maybe. I'll have to figure it out. But I'm going to alternate times. Times is the key. Because as I realized when I did live shows for Miniwargaming, your time dictates your viewers. Right now, it is a decent time in North America, and it's a decent time in like Australia and that area, like New Zealand. But it's a terrible time in Europe, and it's a terrible time in England. So I would like to do a time maybe at like noon Eastern Standard Time, which will put it in the early evening in Europe and Britain. That way, I can still those viewers as well can have a chance to talk to me. Jesse Beamer, I have a huge Tyranid army, and I get tabled a lot. Any combinations to play Tyranids a little better? Yeah, there's the mono build. Like, people are running triple high Flyrant lists, double Flyrant minimum if you're playing in a competitive circuit. And then it's just to choose your lists. People right now, a lot of the competitive lists are lictors. If you're playing just pure Codex, not Forge World, people really like lictors right now. People are loving zoanthropes in drop pods. Drop them behind it. just nuke your opponent from behind. Hiveguard are still, in my opinion, the best elite slot because you need strength 8 a lot of the time, and they ignore cover. So they're good against a lot of armies that have Jink. As far as troops goes, my favorite are warriors and Hormagaunts. You know, Hormagaunts with toxin sacks will kill a lot of stuff. Or if you're facing a lot of armor, you know, you go adrenal glands. And for heavy support, my favorite is still the Moloch by far, because AP2 strength 6 that ignores cover is really nasty. It'll kill a lot of stuff, especially the popularity of like Ravenwing right now. When do you think another Blood Angels Codex will release? 8th edition. Years. Probably 2 years at least. Yeah, probably 2 years. Year and a half to 2 years. Matt never loses with NIDS. It's Xeno Magic. Matt is an interesting guy. Number one, Matt does kind of list Taylor, and he admits it. He knows what army he's usually playing up against and will match it with Tyranids, because with Tyranids you basically have to. Like, if you notice when he's playing against Grey Knight players, he'll never bring large amounts of monster creatures. It's just like 150 Hormagaunts. And then Matt also has very good rolls, I've noticed. Yeah. But Matt's a good general as well. Like, he knows how to play his army well. He's a specialist with Tyranids and Necrons. But he does lose Taylor a little bit. More live, says Unstoppable Frisbee. One of my favorite jokes that I keep hearing, I heard it on the radio the other day, just from a comedian. He said, I was sitting in the park the other day, wondering why a Frisbee appears larger as it approaches you. Then it hit me. More live. I have 4,900 points of Grey Knight list. Awesome. I love Grey Knights. They're my favorite. Well, they're my favorite. I wouldn't say they're probably my favorite Imperial army. Yeah. It's hard to choose a lot of the time. I feel like I'm choosing amongst my kids. But Grey Knights are definitely up there. I've loved them. I loved them since 4th edition. But back then they were called Demon Hunters, and they sucked. So my friends told me to wait, because they knew that eventually a new Demon Hunter Codex would come out. So I intentionally waited to get the new models. Of course, then it started the cheese of Grey Knights. But I was never a cheese like bandwagon jumper. I wanted to play Grey Knights. Nova Open is September 3rd to 6th. Excellent. Oh, shoot. I think I have a wedding that weekend. I'll have to double check. But thank you, Deluff. Con S. This is very cool. Like a live Q&J. Something special about it being live. Yeah. What time would it be in Canada? It is 1:09 here in Australia. It's 11:09 when you typed it in Eastern Standard Time, Canada. Yeah, that's why Connor Strife, was watching my old ones. What about plans to go BTP's Valhalla? It's canceled. I was going to go. I actually created a bank account which sole purpose was to save up money for Valhalla, and it got canceled. It's not on this year. Yeah, it really sucks. Max Power, well, I'm in Australia. Riley's in Australia. That's what I'm saying. This particular time, which I'm very willing to do in the future, will be for the Australians and the North Americans. $5 a.m. in Europe. Yeah, awesome. Bad time for Europe. Should be able to find a middle. Yeah, exactly. Do you like the old Chaos Dreadnought compared to Hellbrutes, or the other way around? Because I can get one from the Game Masters I go to. I prefer the old one. As far as looks goes, I prefer the old one. Yeah. But obviously, people's opinion. Alex Green says, hey, Jay, haven't heard from you in a while. Sorry, Alex. Max Power, haha. Managora, Travis, hi. In Oz, too, says Sebastian Vicenti. Captain Common Sense, 1. Hey, Jay, how would you strip paint off a Warhound Titan? Sandblaster is the only thing I can think about. Not an industrial strength one. If you go to the WG Consortium video, be very careful, obviously, if it's resin. But I've seen it done with a mini sandblaster, and they have a video doing similar things on the WG Consortium page on YouTube. Tori Ling says, what is your favorite part of going to cons? Meeting people. By far. Meeting people. Meeting other YouTubers and meeting fans. Bar none. Bar none. It is by far my favorite thing to do. Like Adepticon, I only had one thing scheduled at Adepticon. I went to meet people and have fun. That's it. It's so much fun. I don't get to meet a lot of wargamers. I don't. And it's really cool to meet other wargamers that are as passionate about something as I am. What is your favorite part of going to so Juvenile NZ says, hey Jay, any new Grey Knight videos coming? Keep up the good content. Yes. Battle report that I'm filming. I'm hopefully going to film a battle report at Gen Con, and I'm using Grey Knights. But right now I'm just trying to give some love to Dark Angels and Vanilla Marines. Most of the battle reports for next month's content will be Vanilla Marines because they just came out and I want to show them. Yeah, I'm having fun playing them. But Grey Knights are always going to be my go-to army for whenever I travel. I bring Grey Knights. Yeah. Sebastian Presenti says, so are we not talking about Age of Sigmar? We did. We actually, I brought up Age of Sigmar just before you came in. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was just before you came in. But I'm just wondering because I don't play it. And I've heard some things. I've heard some people love it. I've heard some people hate it. Most of the people in the comment section at that time had not been playing it. But the one person who did liked it. So Age of Sigmar thoughts. I think it's interesting. Now, I haven't gotten a chance really to hear about the full rulebook release, but the rules were really weird when they first came out. Yeah. Yeah. Mandragora Dravgus says, any recent Kickstarters that have caught your eye? The one in miniature wargaming would have been the one from Cracked Earth Studios that I mentioned, that I did a video on. I really wanted to help support them. But their terrain was awesome, and I hope that, and they've got their project funded, which was awesome. Other than that, I've seen like some really interesting Kickstarters that have nothing to do with wargaming lately. My favorite one was called, what was it called? Something shoes. It was like glowy shoes. It was wrapping LEDs around your shoes, and that when they were pressure sensitive, so that when you touch, like when you're dancing and you touch the floor, it ripples colorly throughout your shoe. It was really cool. Andy Arendt says, so is Valhalla gone forever? I don't know. But last time I checked, it canceled indefinitely. MSD 10 FI says, I would love to come to play a game against you, but I don't have a job to get models or time to go. One day. Max Power, Age of Sigmar, thoughts. As I said, it's the miniatures, unbelievably beautiful, but a little bit 40K-ish. It seems now they're closer to 40K than they were to fantasy. I could, as I said, you can completely take the models and make them Blood Angels, or the Chaos models to be Chaos. The rules, I haven't got a chance this week to check out people's reviews of the full rule book, but the rules from the starter set are really interesting, and some of them are too weird. I love random rules, but like the mustache rule, like if I have a bigger mustache than you, I get to re-roll if I do a dance. And then there's a lot of debate because the rules are silly. Silly rules without definition cause debate and anger. Like the one with the wheel from Skaven that if you roll a 13 on 2 dice, which you can't, you win the game automatically. But there's another guy that says you can set the dice to any number. So which rule overrides the other one? The realm that you can't make a dice roll 13 on 2 dice, or the fact that you can modify a dice to make it a 7 and a 6 to make you instantly win the game. But besides that, I think that Age of Sigmar, it's too early to tell in a lot of ways. Once they start releasing rule books, or what are they called? They're not called codices, army books. I think we'll see. The models are beautiful. What would it take longer for you to paint? 50 Guardsmen or 1 Imperial Knight? 50 Guardsmen. I painted Imperial Knight in hours. I painted my Forge World Imperial Knight in about 3.5, 4 hours. Airbrushes, they save you a lot of time. So yeah, 50 Guardsmen would take a lot longer. Because each one, I'd go to a decent standard. You can paint mine, Tori. Yeah, Dan Balder says Age of Sigmar units would make awesome Blood Angel models. That's true. I completely agree with that. Glowy shoes. Better than the Back to the Future ones, I guess? Yeah, they're cool. Destro says, hello, everyone. Hello, Destro. At Max, sure, send my way. Unless you can play War Machine, then I can. But then I can need to get the time. I play War Machine. I have Signar, and I also have Scorn. I don't play a lot, but I do have an army. They're badly written. If you see the new armies don't have the silly rules. Oh, that's good. I guess they just gave the silly rules to the older armies. Ryan Adams. I like your name, Ryan Adams. I used to listen to a lot of the artist Ryan Adams. Do you ever listen to the artist Ryan Adams? Because I used to listen to Ryan Adams all the time. He's a great singer. And Brian Adams as well, but not to be mistaken. Ryan Adams. The models are huge. The cultist-like guys are slightly larger than Marines, and the Liberators are slightly larger than a Terminator. The Corn Lord is almost as big as a Dreadnought. Yeah, it's true. It's basically it's a helper. It's basically a helper. I have the box set. Also, I kind of work, Mr. Gunner, for Games Workshop sometimes. I haven't seen anything about a larger rule book. Did it come out like last week? Am I incorrect? Maybe I'm wrong, but I could have sworn like a full army book release happened last weekend. Maybe I'm wrong. New releases? Maybe not. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's a book. I know it was $160. It was a limited edition one came out last weekend. I don't know. But I'll keep you all updated vaguely. Oh, no problem, Mr. Gunner. I have Kador and Signar. Oh, cool. I like Signar. I just started War Machine. I just ordered Menoth. Cool. So you should watch a lot of Owen stuff, Gaming with the Cooler. Owen loves Menoth. Ryan Adams is amazing. This is Sebastian. I agree. Ryan Adams, no, but I know of him. That's good. You don't have to. But I went to a concert today that the main guy is named Jay. So I was like, Yep, that is correct, Jay. It's sent off to them. Oh, cool, yeah. My professors almost mentioned it. Oh, Tori Ling, I'm getting into playing Relic Knights, Soda Pop Miniatures. Very cool. I checked that out at one point. I haven't really I haven't played it yet, but it looks cool. The miniatures, a lot of the Soda Pop things, anything that's chibi, I love. I'm working on Bolt Action. Anyone else do Bolt Action? Unfortunately, I don't. I'm an on-call. Oh, cool. Now it's the same rules. It's all background. Oh, okay. It's a fluffy book. I see. So it's good to have you around, Mr. Gunner. Hey, Jay, good to see you. It's been a while since Adepticon. Yeah, Matthew Becker. How's it going, Matt? Just so you guys know, I'll probably call at 11:30 on my time because then I got to go do stuff and get dinner. I still haven't had dinner yet. But it's good to see you again, Michael. See, Michael was one of the guys I got to hang out with at Adepticon, and I played Grey Knights against his Ultramarines. Always. Ah, okay, that makes more sense. Andy Arndt says, do you ride a motorcycle, Jay? I do. I rode it today. I finally got back on the road after getting the the back tire replaced for the second time this summer. I've been thinking about making a carrying case that would replace a saddlebag on a bike so you could ride and have your army secure. Don't know if that'd be profitable though. Probably wouldn't be profitable because it's a niche within a niche within a niche. They have motorcyclists that collect miniatures. I've actually ridden. What I do is I take my battle foam cases and I put them on my sissy bar, not my sissy bar. What's the term? My carrier attached to the sissy bar. You know what I'm talking about. My rear carrier, and then I strap it in. Keeps them good. Fan of bolt action. Soviets is D-Left. Cool. Yeah. So yeah, I love riding my motorcycle. It's not been the best motorcycle summer. I find it's been like, I don't know about you guys where you are, but in Canada where I am, it's been a lot of rain. Most days it's raining. I feel like we're in Montreal, Vancouver. Ryan Adams says, I play late war Germans for bolt action. We recommend the game. I've heard good things. Tori Ling says, hi, Michael Becker. 33 people already. This is cool. Very interactive. See, this is what I love about the live shows is it's so much easier to be more interactive, and it's not, I don't want to be lazy or anything, but it's so much easier. You people just, you say something and I instantly can respond. And it's so much easier, than I love Q&Js too. I'm going to continue doing them. But I find live shows are much more interactive and have a lot more fun. I have a great time doing them. MSD 1005. What is your favorite model? This does not have to be from any specific game. It could be any action figure. My favorite model, period. That's hard. One of my top in my list is always the Mountain King from Hordes, Troll Bloods, the Mountain King. That was one of those models I still want to paint up just for fun. I love it, Yeah, I'd say the Mountain King right now. Let me think. What other ones? I don't know. I didn't think about that one. I think Mountain King. Beautiful model. Terrible rules, but Mr. Gunners, limited to a mere 2,000 copies worldwide. This is presented in a luxurious slipcase, heavy paper stock, unique numbering. Whoa, that's crazy. Just started on my 101st Airborne. Cool. Awesome. Doing a commission on Rangers. Excellent. I went to San Diego Comic-Con this year. Woohoo. That's awesome. I love it. Ever been to a comic convention? No. Toronto has a big one every year, and so does Niagara Falls. But I'm always busy at that time, unfortunately. Maybe next year. But no, I've never been to one. My very first convention period was last year at Adepticon. And since then, I went to Adepticon, Gen Con last year. And then this year, I went to the Las Vegas Open, Adepticon, and then Gen Con again. Max Powers says, I'm painting Troll Bloods now. Perfect timing. I haven't built one or painted it. Still in the box. Yeah. It's a beautiful model. As I said, it's just amazing. First time I saw it, I'm like, wow. It just blew my brain at how awesome it looked. The one I'm really looking forward to as well is the Hydra for Scorn. I saw it at Adepticon, and it's really nice too. As far as 40K goes, there have been a lot of models that I was really excited to paint. Yeah. Like when I first painted the Wraith Knight, I was really excited to paint him. He looked so cool. I might have to think about that one. Oh, look at the time. Unfortunately, I have to get going, people. It is 11:30. It is bedtime here. I'm going to run a couple errands, and then I have to go to bed. But I really hope you enjoyed this live test. It was excellent seeing all of you and talking to you today. And I'm really excited to get live shows back on the air. And as I said, I'm going to try to figure out times, but I think a late show at least once every 2 weeks will be good. And that way the people who are here in Australia and New Zealand will be able to watch. So as always, thank you so much, everyone, for watching this and for the support you guys given me. It's amazing. It's been excellent talking to you tonight. And yeah, I wish you all the best. But this is going to be back soon, I promise. If any of you are going to Gen Con, I look forward to meeting you. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. And yeah, till next time, this is Jay saying, happy painting, everyone.